Panzer and Wang versus Ryu and I'm spectating Ryu today. Ryu and Huang are fighting on the eastern point. Myself and Panzer are on the western point. As you can see in the buy section here, Ryu's bringing up Assault Squad, I'm bringing up Elites, which usually I'm not a fan of, but I thought I would try it out. Try to space myself out as best as possible on this side. Panzer's got Elites here in the middle. He's clumped them all up rather, but nades of any kind, they're gonna do damage. So nades obviously be thrown here in mid. PPSH really effective regardless in this kind of range and setup, I guess. Really good in terms of ambush as well. Here's the STG-44 from Huang's assault infantry. So we've got mid here. I'm pushing up here on my side. I've got very little in terms of cover, but I've got enough that we'll be able to see if there is a push. Looks like here Ryu's bringing up some conscripts. I believe they're called militiamen or conscript. I can't remember. Partisans. Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting. So partisans coming up here. MG coming up on the mid as well. I believe I have purchased some AT rifle infantry. Assuming I know Panzer's that kind of player. He likes to rush, certain vehicles. Looks like here we got a sandbag line being set up from Panzer. It's kind of weird because there's all this cover here anyways, plus these logs, this trench, like there's quite a bit of cover, so I don't know if that's something I would do, and in the grand scheme of things I'm not a fan of sandbags. And anyways, with that being said, however, we've got more assaults. We've got heavy MG from Mr. Ryu, and I've got my assault infantry that I'm just more keen on positioning as best as possible. I have like garbage performance on this map, so I've had to reduce my resolution significantly, unfortunately. With that being said, I hope it'll run okay for this video, and I hope I don't have any issues with crashing. I had Steam overlay activated, but I believe it was causing my replays to crash, so I have disabled it. Other than that, Steam overlay actually works for me. But yeah, so I've disabled it for the duration of this video. Panzer was pushing up here a little bit, but I've sent up, and I feel more comfortable just pushing up basically onto his point. So see a bit of a push, and in the back here he's bringing out a Whirlwind. Not a fan personally, but I thought I could actually see this guy, but I forgot about these sandbags, so there was two guys, unfortunately. I do have my AT rifle here. AT rifle does, regardless of what others may say, does do damage against most of the 20 mils, except for the Whirlwind, unless it's super close. So on a map like this, it's a smaller map. You can see the Whirlwind here in the distance. Yeah, I mean, I could turret it and main gun as long as it gets close enough, but we'll see. This guy here is just holding it down with the SVT. You can see here I got a couple guys. Awesome, well done. Heavy MG. Not effective as of yet, but that may change shortly. This is a pretty funny sequence. I've got AT bazooka infantry here. I'm like, alright, I'll just take out the Whirlwind once he, passes. And sketch. Pure sketch, just swing and a miss. So, yeah, I don't know what happened there. I can't quite recall. So he's still got his Whirlwind, but I do have sort of an extreme backup option. I do have, this is pretty funny too, actually. Alright, nade off the wall for good luck, and AT grenade. Yeah, it works for me. Hull destroyed, so I'm happy with that. Oh, and the guy managed to actually take another guy out, so quite impressed by what that guy had to do. Got the 76 here on my side, and looks like Huang's brought out not only a sniper but an N. So gotta take out the N, obviously priority targets. It will be able to clean up mid. So here comes some AT infantry from Rio. And Rio's also has just brought out shock infantry. So that being said, we do have the AT infantry. I'm firing at it with my 76. You can see in the back. I'm trying to track it basically. Track it and then get a decent shot off. Soft and hard counter, essentially. So nade, swing and a miss, just barely. A really nice shot, and I say that because it hit right in his underbelly. And that's exactly where you want to hit some of those tanks. Anyway, so this T-34, there's obviously a lot of tank traps and a lot of barricades here. A little bit embarrassing what happens, but the point is it's really hard to maneuver effectively and quickly. So not the greatest positioning in my opinion, which I don't like talking bad about myself, so anyways. So yeah, as I said, we've got shock infantry here. And we've actually got I believe this is a G. Yes, this is a G coming up. Presumably into middle. And we've got some assault infantry. So we do have quite a few units. We've also got the T-60 out. So quite a bit in terms of infantry killers from Ryu. Especially having the extra MG, which is something that personally I hate. Looks like Huang is actually repairing up the N. And I remember this repair symbol was like so pixelated before they brought DirectX 10 support. So that's one difference I've noticed. But anyways, I was so tired of DCing it. I'm just like, all right, just run. If I lose you, it is what it is. So T-60. Gone, obviously, no chance. But like I said, we've got enough positioning here. I've got 2 elite guys still shooting into this area. Alright, so I think Panzer here, yeah, Panzer brings up some elite ATM. He's really concerned about my T-34, so just fair enough, and I somewhat expected that, but I was at a decent enough angle that he had to shoot fast enough to hit me, so he's down, obviously. And the G's still there. AT grenade, not as effective in AS2, which is a good thing for me in this 76. So that thing's down, or those guys are down, I should say, and I'm damaged. But I do see the Panzerschreck here on the ground. So, may as well try to take out the G. I get stuck on this fence, why not, DCing that. And there you go. All good. So, took out the G. Quick little shot there, 222 coming up here with some assaults. And we've neutralized this point, so the score's 35-1, and obviously we have 3-1 flag ratio. 222 is making sure that nobody can man that MG, obviously, partisans, or... No, this is a charge unit, sorry, my apologies. Charge unit and a 76 coming up. T-34. I say T-34 76. It's kind of misleading because there's actually, if you look in the buy list, there's 2 of them. So, yeah. Anyways, so that's okay. So T-34 here can obviously easily take out the 222. Some action over here. I've taken out this point, or I'm starting to. Took out some Panzer Grenadiers. I pushed up with my shock infantry. Panzer's still trying to shoot my what's it called? T-34 76. I gave up on my 76. I'm like, nah, I'm done with that. Alright, so got some more units back here for some reason. One of those why not situations, I guess. He's bringing up full weight of an assault squad onto my point. Push up my remaining infantry, so to speak. And yeah, there we go. So I've got, you know, decent positioning thus far in that respect. But I'm not entirely sure if I hold it for too much longer. 2-2-2 here, switching positions obviously, and Huang's capping it that point back up. But we do have 4 points. They have 0 now, so score's going to rack up relatively quicker here. And we've got a Kubo, which this is kind of interesting. This sequence here, and I'm trying to DC and, you know, hit it, but I miss. And then I go to, you know, pick it back up. I tell the computer to shoot, it misses. AI is horrible, especially at like max range like this. Horrible at hitting. Especially really any vehicle, but especially small vehicles like the see, look at that. That's crazy. I told the AI to shoot at it again. Just flat out missed. So somehow I managed to steal some more ammo. Swing it around here. Ugh. I was like so frustrated. Although I did take a guy out, I was so frustrated. I'm like, okay, sir. Alright, so T60 coming up here, and assault squad. N is back up, unfortunately. NG, so Huang's like, he's done in terms of CP for the most part. We've got Panzer pushing back up here. Yep, really pushing up actually. I wasn't entirely sure if that last MG guy would actually die. Anyways, beyond that, N and G are both firing. This thing's angled so well versus the G, and the N is, it's not gonna do much. So it's got 2 MGs firing. It's main gunned. It's not really an effective, you know, it's not really effective. But Panzer here, I actually remembered, he picks up my bazooka that I was firing earlier, swings around here. I see him running up. I'm like, are you serious? Like, he's gonna kill me with his own bazooka. So anyways, I see him pushing up, try to fire, he misses. Somehow I miss my 20mm shots and all of that, and I'm like, no, come on, seriously? So picks up the T60, of course, and brings up a J. So I'm right on his doorstep, I guess you could say. Trying to keep at least my infantry in a decent enough position to push. 57 coming up on my side, and G and N aiming more towards middle, I guess. We got a full weight. We've got a assault. Yeah, that's assault because it's got the STG logo. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, it's more assault infantry from Huang, so he's thinking about middle, and which is, you know, I mean, he secured his point, switching now, and he's got the N to support. So good play, good idea. But this guy's still alive. This guy's been alive this whole game. This my red guard, my one red guard here. So the J, I damaged the J. It is actually main gun and turreted from my knowledge. So yeah. Anyways, this guy's still up. He just got like 2 or 3, maybe 4 kills. Yeah, so there goes Huang's assault infantry push. And I'm repairing. repairing my 76. So, see what happens here. He's bringing up some elite AT infantry. But I've actually bought some red guards here, so before he can get in closer, I actually saw it coming. Before he could get in closer, I've solidified this position well enough. See, he's pushing him up. Okay, alright, whoop-de-doo. Alright, and there we go. So, this is well supported. Guards rifle are now, oh, that's with the yellow banner here. It's got the AT capabilities, AT rifle. And the AT rifle actually for these guys, this guy right here, he's got one. It's awesome. I love the AT rifle that the guards rifle utilize. Being essentially outshot here in mid, so. This guy's still alive somehow. So, Ryu's 57 has actually managed to take out the GNN, so I apologize for missing that, but I completely forgot about that. Score 78 to 1. We're in, we're in control for the moment, and I'm bringing up some more guys to push. So, yeah, you can see, I guess, how difficult it is for Panzer to try to push mid. Anyways, he's repaired his J here. We've got a Stu coming out here in the mid from Huang. I've got AT infantry from the Red Guards here, so this is really easy for me. Plus, I know he's got no infantry here, or none that I can see at least. So, yeah, take that out. There's a Luke's coming out too, so I took out the J. Switches around. 57's firing at the Lukes as well. There we go, sort of double team there. I got the Lukes. Alright, now Stu, may as well try to take it out, right? Pushing up here. No dice. So, that's okay. I've neutralized his point once again. They've pushed up mid quite a bit, so bit of a tank battle and trade-off in mid, and obviously the Stu, he's going to be a big help. Martyr 3 coming up here from Panzer, as well as heavy MG. So I've got two actually light machine guns here, so I'm actually going to be able to outshoot that MG given how many targets he's going to be shooting at. So there we go, outshot him. Got more AT here, so I'm keen on swinging this around and taking out the Martyr. I thought I could take it out here, but the hill is in the way, so move up a bit. There we go, hull damaged. Alright, so Huang, like I said earlier, has got the Stug. So I'll bring out the KB2, see if it's actually good on this map. I would assume so, but doesn't mean that it is necessarily. Missed on that shot, obviously. I've capped Panzer's point, so it's going to be tough for them to come back, especially 92 to 1. There we go. KB2's reloaded. See if it fires away. You can see mid's really on lockdown, especially with that central trench that I mentioned earlier. Marines now, so there's like 3 MGs, two MGs, I apologize, in mid. So the KB2 did fire here, but it missed, obviously. And I've got my T60 here. And Panzer's getting into the car, why not? But he's dead, so. Take out the Kubel. Kubel is out. And yeah, 98 to 1. That's game. It was fun, difficult, it was good not to be playing with noobs, but GG boys, and yeah, thanks for the game.